computer and I'm trying to get OneDrive off my computer. It's driving me nuts. What's going on?
We are live.
And,
We are live, so you can go start sharing and all that.
yeah.
You're sharing.
Yeah, I've just been sleeping.
Why is this so huge on this page? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I need to go home.
I haven't got it cross-posted.
No, it's not being cross-posted at this time. Hi, Delia. How are you doing? Happy to have you here. All right, so let me see. I need to paste this.
Let's get rid of that. Hello.
Hey, hello, good morning. How are you guys doing? Just bear with us 1 minute while we share our live out to a few places. So just bear with us 1 minute while we share. We're going to start in a minute. So just hang with us a little bit, guys. Hang with us a minute or two. We are just doing a bit of sharing. Come on. Indigo, every time we get on here, Facebook is like,
nah, not the computer says nah.
Come on, Facebook, behave. Guys, Facebook is just not cooperating with us today. We are so sorry about that, but just hang with us a little bit. And Facebook is not even showing me that I wonder I hope I'm not live on my page.
You're live on the group.
I'm live on the group?
Yeah, you're live on the group.
It's not showing me that, like, no matter what I do, let me close this because I don't want to make mistake and go live on my personal page, which I don't do. But Facebook is
alrighty.
It's not showing me. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Come on.
Soul Center Collective, you're live in.
It's not showing me that. Okay, I found it at last. Oh, Lord. It's like every time we get on here, I see like it's like every time we get on here, hon, Facebook just decides to mess with us big time.
Oh, it's the electricity. Jeez. It's the electricity, my love.
All right, one more thing and then I'm done. Share it to one group.
I'll share it to spiritual friends as well.
Man.
Excellent.
All right, guys, I'm nearly there.
Yeah, sorry, folks. We've had a little bit of technical issues getting on. I couldn't find Messenger. My Messenger was hidden, and Lloyd could get onto her program.
Yeah, this is crazy. All righty, I hope we are right now. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us for yet another Yin Yang show here with Lloyd and Indigo. And without further ado, oh, my thingy has even gone out. Let me try to relight it and do my smudging mantra real quickly. Lighting the last bit of my dragon's blood. Alrighty, with the smoke, I cleanse this place. I banish negativity, every single trace. Let the light of the divine fill the sacred space. Only love, joy, and peace shall it embrace. With this smoke, I cleanse this place. I banish negativity, every single trace. Let the light of the divine fill the sacred space. Only love, joy, and peace shall it embrace. And we are ready to go. How are you ladies doing? Hi, Marianne. How are you doing? Let me see who else is here. Yeah, hi, Delia. Somebody's on Facebook. Let me jump on my phone so I can see. I have two monitors now, but I just need to get the cord to set them up. So once I set that up, I'll be able to have my group up on one screen. Yes, so I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Let me see who's saying hello to us both. Indigo, you are going to start today. So you're going to choose.
Because Spirit has just chucked a card out. I want to work with this lady. Assuming it's a lady. Sorry if it's wrong. Delia, please.
Okay. So I will put her name up.
So I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot today, which aren't tarot. They shouldn't really be called tarot, but they're Osho Zen tech. And this one is saying about tuning in. Now, the voices behind you, these figures behind you, feel like they're quite menacing. It feels like there's a lot of harrowing thoughts going on around you at the moment. There might be feelings of guilt or feelings of fear going on around you, and Spirit just saying to you, darling, to tune into your own peace. We all hold our own peace, we all hold our own magic, our own personal power, and it's only when we put focus into something that's not serving our life, when we put focus into something that's not bringing any joy to us, that we lose that. So all these voices, all these thoughts, all these feelings, obviously if there's something mentally disturbing you, please see your GP. That's really important. I'm not a doctor, but I am here to tell you that meditation, calming the nervous system will really help this. We've also got the number 4 here, so it's saying about a need of stability, but it's personal stability. So I want to say to you, a grounding practice, a meditative practice, whether it be 5 minutes or 50 minutes, doesn't matter. It's to do with connecting with your personal peace and shutting out all of that that's causing you disharmony and stress and strain around you. There are some people around you that aren't very kind with their mouth, okay? Consider spending less time around them. It's your choice to what energy you want to accept in your world, okay? Lots of love there. I'm going to leave you with Loy for the next card. Thank you very much.
All right, Delia, for you, I have Seraphim's Gateway. And I'll tell you something, you are very blessed. The Seraphims are 12th dimensional beings, and these beings, your vibration, they have to see that, you're really working on raising your vibration, and then they start to support you. On this, you have voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Delia, whatever is going on, you are being guided, you are being supported, and I'm getting that you worry a lot. You worry a lot. And when you put that energy out there, it amplifies and it comes right back to you. So do not send the energy of worry out there. And I'm going to use an example real quickly about something, Delia. I have gotten to the point in my life where I do not worry. When Ida was coming, the hurricane that devastated Louisiana in early September, we were without power for 2 weeks. And I'll tell you this. You see, before the hurricane, one thing I said, I was like, I am not going to worry, And I even went on the group and I asked people, I said, hey, do not send me any fear or any worry energy. Don't do that. And because I did not worry, I was just steadfast in my faith that, what, we are going to be okay. So when the hurricane was over, both houses to the side of us got damaged. Houses in front of us, and not one shingle lifted from our roof. Why? Because I was steadfast that I am not going to worry. I'm not going to send the energy of worry out there for it to come back at me. So I was steadfast in my faith that I believe that we are going to be all right. I believe that we are going to be all right. And you see what you put out there, Delia, you have to make sure that you put the right energy out there. Right now, you're putting the wrong energy out there. You're putting the wrong energy out there. So this is telling you it's time to stop worrying. No, you have voice activation here. This means speak your truth. The Seraphims, there's something that you keep holding back. You keep holding back, and they're saying, listen, you need to speak your truth. And my throat is starting to itch. They're saying, speak your truth. All right, hon? So make sure that whatever you're doing, you are speaking up and out. If something bothers you, don't keep it inside of you. You're only allowing it to fester. And when it festers inside of you, you're going to lash out. It's going to come out in ways that you don't want. So it's better to speak it from now. And if you can't vocalize it, write it, journal it, but get it out. That's what I have for you, Delia.
Thank you.
Oh, no, Indigo, if they pop on with the group, this is the thing. My group, it protects their privacy. So if they hop on the group, I won't see the names. They have to hop on the business page. So they have to get on our business pages so we can see their names.
Oh, as in Indigo. Oh, as in my page. Sorry, yeah.
Mine or your page, yeah.
Spiritual friends, go to my page, Indigo Amy Packman. You should be able to see me from there. Yeah,
right,
I don't really understand it. It's all hugely confusing for me. My little stuffy brain don't click with
Indigo, I so love your thingy, guys. My wonderful friend Indigo sent me this.
My best one, you got your leaf. It's lovely.
Yes, my leaf. All right, so let me see who else is here.
So
Mary.
Can I just say hello to some people on my page as well? That
are, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Gemma.
You got Gemma Dudley from the UK. You got Amanda Lynn. We've also got Rennie Donnell, Mario. I can't say your name. Anyway,
sometimes I try not to say names because Lord, I butcher names. All right, so Mary. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a card from Mary. Are you still here, Mary? Please let us know if you are still here. I don't like reading. If you're on
Spiritual Friends or any other groups or pages, we will not be able to see you unless you're on the Divine Alchemist or Indigo's Oracle page. Please pop over and give us a like and a share while you're there, because that'd be nice.
Hi, Renee. All right, so Mary is here.
Yeah.
All righty, so Mary. Tapping into the Akasha to bring forth a message for Mary. What does Mary need to know? Alrighty, Mary. Oops. Mary, you have crystal skulls. You have crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Mary, a lot of transformation is going on around you. A lot. You see all this purple here? All this purple represents transformation, transcendence, your vibration raising. But also, Mary, you're in your head a lot. You're in your head. There is something that's going on, and it's got you in your head. You're worried. There's a lot of worry energy, too, coming from you. Like, something has you up at nights. I'm getting the feeling like you lay in your bed, and whatever it is, it just keeps going over and over in your mind. Spirit is even showing me the Nine of Swords tarot. And with the Nine of Swords, it's a lot of mental turmoil, a lot of mental anguish. But I'll tell you this, Mary. On the Nine of Swords, if the lady only just holds her head up, she will look and she'll realize that there's a window and the sun is about to dawn. A new day is about to dawn. So this is telling you that, listen, no matter what is going on, a new day dawns. A new day is coming, a new day for a new start. And also, I'm hearing victim mindset, Mary. You can, whatever is going on, take the blinders off. You may feel like a victim. You may feel like, man, there's nothing I can do in this situation. You always have a choice. And listen, we make a choice by action or non-action. So if you're in a situation and you just resign yourself to it, that is a choice you make. And if you're in a situation and you make a choice to do something, that is still a choice you make. So look at the situation, see where you can make changes. And also clarity. The angels, your spirit team, they are trying to bring clarity to you, but you're blocking your mind. You have so much going on up here that when they bring you the thing that you need to do, the right information, you pass it off. When they bring you the right information, you pass it off as now. Like sometimes you want an answer to a question, and when spirit gives it to you, it's so simple that you bypass it. You're like, no, you're looking for a more complicated answer. Sometimes the simplest answer is the answer. So there's no complication here, Mary. Just open your eyes, open your third eye. Try not to see with here, but to see with here. And this card here, I'll tell you something. Get you some purple crystals. It could be amethyst, it could be sodalite, but whatever purple crystals, and ask Archangel Amethyst to help you to see through this, all right? That's the message I have for you.
Lovely. So we're working with Mary. We're working with Mary here. Okay. So what we got for you? We got adventure. We got adventure. So I want to say to you, Mary, even though I can feel the discourse and the disharmony in the situation of this divorce, I do feel that you're going to be far better off from this. I got to be a little bit careful what I say, because it does feel like there's a legal battle going on. But I do want to say that there's a beautiful rainbow on the other side of this dark tunnel. So I want to say to you that they're saying to you, go ahead. You've got the play symbol here, and it's just saying to you, get yourself in your mindset prepared for what's next. Where are you going to go? I don't feel you're going to stay where you are, because there's somewhere you've always wanted to go and something has held you back, and that has been your relationship. So understand this freedom that's come with this situation is the silver lining. Try not to focus too much into the darkness, the sadness, the bitterness, and the feeling of being betrayed, because not everyone in your life is going to do that to you. It's about looking at these new beginnings, seeing life with open eyes, just like a small child, and walking with adventure and excitement in what's coming next. All right, lots of love there. Thank you very much. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Thank
no
you,
one needs to be
Lisa.
abused. Thank you, Lisa.
All right, so we are going to be reading for Lisa. Lisa, do you have a specific topic? Do you have, like, you know, what something you'd want us to pull on? Because when you donate, guys, you get to choose a topic where you want us to focus our energy. So just let us know. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Heather Gibson. Hi, Sheila. So let us know, Lisa, what you'd want us to pull your card on.
Oh, great. So you can see.
Okay. She wants to open reading. All righty.
Okay. So we've got them on, have we? Brilliant. Brilliant.
All right, so messages for Lisa. What does Lisa need to know? What is going on? Tapping into the Akasha.
So if anyone wants to jump the queue, just read the information down below.
All right, Lisa. What does Lisa need to know today? Oops. All right, Lisa, hold on. One card came out here. I want that card jumped out, but I want to get another card. I want to definitely pull a card. All right, so Lisa, you have a lot going on here. You have the Emerald Tablet activation and Orion activation. So these, you have two activation cards here. So this means that things are being activated within you. Things are being activated within your life. Now the Emerald Tablets, I'll tell you a little bit about this. This is Thought. Thought created the Emerald Tablets, and the Emerald Tablets, they hold information just like the crystal skulls that I had the card before. What the Emerald Tablets do is they hold information, they hold sacred knowledge about you know, a lot of technology. Basically, the Emerald Tablets, the crystal skulls, they all hold the information from Atlantis. So all that technological advances, you know, spiritual advances, all of those are encased, they are locked within the Emerald Tablets and the crystal skulls. Now, it is said that the Emerald Tablets and the crystal skulls, like, Earth won't ascend to the fifth dimension until all 12 of the skulls are found and until the Emerald Tablet is found. It is also said the Emerald Tablet is said to be buried beneath the Great Pyramid, which was built by Thoth himself. Now, Thoth is an Egyptian, he is celebrated as an Egyptian deity. He is the one with, like, it looks like a heron's head or something like that. But this is saying that divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So it's saying that right now you are in a vortex of manifestation. Whatever you want, it can happen. And your manifestations, they are happening like this. So you think of something and it happens. You want something and it happens. Now this is telling to be very, very careful. That's why you have conscious manifesting here. Only think of what you want to happen. Don't think of what you don't want to happen, because guess what? If you put that energy out there, it's coming back to you rapid, rapid, rapid. And a lot of healing is going on here as well for you. You see all this green color here? This represents healing. So a lot of healing energy is going on. Things may be happening in your life right now that feels like chaos, but know this: in order for there to be order, there has to be chaos. Great change is preceded by chaos. Look at it. They talk about the Big Bang Theory. That was a chaos. That was chaos at its highest form. But what it did, it produced all the universes. It produced things like that. So whatever chaos is going on, just ride the wave. Just ride it, because at the end of this chaos, something very, very beautiful is coming forward for you. Then you have Orion Activation. So this is like a portal into Orion, and on it says a supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Renewal, healing, all of that is happening in your life. Things that no longer serve you, they are being removed, so that the things that are meant to be on your pathway, these can come in. And it says rebirthed by light. This is simply saying that your carbon-based body is changing. You're changing into crystalline form. So a lot of downloads are happening for you right now. And with these downloads, you may tend to feel sick. You may tend to feel like you have the flu. It's not the flu. It's just your body getting rid of, toxins, as they would say. Just your body getting rid of the things that are in your body that are not serving you, so that more light can be poured in. And for now, I'm going to shift you over to Indigo. I'm going to pull you another card, but I'm going to leave you to Indigo for now.
Okay, so we're going with your choice then. We've got one that's thrown itself out. We're going to do a couple of cards. All right. So, Lisa, we have for you at the moment the Lovers. So I want to say to you, it's quite similar to what Loy was saying, really. It's about, the reflection of what you're projecting into that universe. You've got the macabre star in the middle, which is connected to sacred geometry and spirituality. We've got roses down at the bottom, which is reminding you of that self-love. Now, there's a need to look in the mirror. There's a need to look in the mirror and tell yourself you're perfectly fine. Everything is how it needs to be. And just remind yourself that you're doing well in adverse situations. So it's sometimes you feel that you don't do well enough. You haven't done enough, but you're doing as much as you can in this situation. Now, for some strange reason, they're drawing me to the red, white, or the red, white and green, I think it is, above the head of these characters. But I'm seeing it as the Italian flag. So it might be something that comes up into conversation about maybe having a jaunt out to Italy, or maybe just a connection with an Italian friend that comes stronger. But the Lovers here is saying that, your relationship really starts with you. And when you feel strong in yourself, with your connection with yourself, when you allow yourself to be human and know you're a spirit within a human skin, then it's a case of your relationship will follow, because you sometimes have too high expectations for yourself and others, they're telling me. Now, the other thing that's important is comparison. They're bringing in the word comparison, and also the number 5. Now, 5 for me is a number of understanding that everything is made from the 4 elements and ether, spirit, whatever you believe the underlining power of everything is, really. I want to say to you that bamboo and oak are quite as strong as each other. They just have different properties. So I know there's something going on at the moment where someone in your family is saying to you, you're so much stronger than me, you can do this stuff and I couldn't do it. But know that there's strengths in different areas. Use each other's strengths wisely. You are the oak, you're the solid, dependable, reliable oak that's got many years of wisdom, many years of repairing your inner core and really working with yourself. This bamboo is much more new to their self-healing, but equally they do bend in a way that's quite useful for different aspects of situations. So do use this person definitely as a sounding board, as someone to bounce ideas off, for certain. That's important. Your last card is isolation. Now, the thing is with this picture is you can see that there's a man and he's got his tears, and I know there's sadness around you. I know there's someone who's feeling very trapped in their mind. I do know we've spoken of this before, Lisa, especially with the jewelry that I made for you. But what I want to say to you is that you are there to warm those tears, but you can't stop them happening. You're not there to be a sticky plaster. You're there to be a friendly voice, a friendly hand, someone who can make breakfast and fill in a little bit of a void. But you're never going to be someone to cover up that grief or that feeling of loss, because this person spent many years of their life not being particularly appreciative of the one near them, and there's so many regrets, and that comes with grief. I want to say to you though, keep warming the heart, keep being you, and share your stories, share your experiences, and allow these tears to fall, because this is really important. All right, lots of love there. I'm going to leave you with Loy for your last card.
Lisa, so I pulled you a card from my Akashic Tarot, and you have the number 7, a fated meeting here. Now, this fated meeting is telling you that there is someone coming into your life, and this is gonna be this is a fated relationship. This is a relationship that was, you have cosmic order in here, and this goes so crazily with this card. This is a cosmic relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be even a new relationship. It could be taking an existing relationship to a new level. But for you, I'm hearing a spiritual teacher. So I don't know if you're looking into getting coaching or you're looking into getting a mentor, but this person, whoever, the person that you're going to choose, the person that you're going to be working with, it's a relationship that's going to bring a lot of bliss, a lot of clarity to your life. So just look out for this. This is coming up for the new year for you, like someone who is meant to help you to move along your path. And something that's coming up with this card as well, you see this card, it has a couple here, it has a couple here. Now I look on this card and I see the couple here, this one, see how close they are, and this one, they're farther apart. So this is telling me that there's a relationship that it was close in the beginning, but it started to drift apart. And if there's such a relationship in your life happening right now, it's happening for a reason. The drifting apart, if it's happening because someone else is coming into your life. So it's like the bonds, the bonds that held the two of you together at first, the bonds may be pulling apart, and this could be a romantic relationship. It could be a friend, but it's clearly showing me parting. But this parting is meant to bring in a fated relationship into your life. All right, hon? So this is just letting you know that, and this is something that was divined in the stars long time ago. This person, and as I said, it could be something new. It doesn't have to be. It could be an existing relationship between you and another being taken to higher levels. So just be mindful of that and understand that this person, they are here at this point in time in your life to really offer you help and support. That's what I'm going to leave you with.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. All right. So those of you who are tuning in anywhere other than Loy's group or page or my page, please pop your name at the end, because we can't actually see who you are. It says you're a Facebook user, and we know you use Facebook. That's not very interesting, is it?
All right, so let's see who else is.
And then it's disappeared. So
we have some new people. I have some people on my group. I've never seen these names. Hi, Carrie. Yeah. Hi, Habiba. Hi, Lauren. I see you, Lauren. You are welcome, Lisa, and thank you for allowing us to read for you.
Thank you.
Carrie, if you're still here, Carrie McLaughlin, please let me know if you're still here. I want to pull a card for you.
Hi, Habiba. Hi, Amanda.
Oh, thank you, Heather. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
All right, so let me highlight.
So the Soul Collective is Loy's group. I do appear in here every now and then. But also, if you want to see what I do, please go to my page.
All right, so Carrie is here.
Okay.
I see Carrie. All righty, so pulling a card for Carrie, tapping into the Akasha. Well, I'll tell you something. You see that? Yes, you say you've pulled apart because of circumstances. I'm feeling someone else is coming in. And remember, understand, folks, that we get people on every stage of our journey that are meant for certain things. So you may have a mentor who brings you to one thing. When whatever that soul contract was about is finished, you are going to drift apart. You are going to move apart from that person. And that happens with everyone. There are people that I used to work with when I just started, but my vibration changed, their vibration changed, and we move apart. When there are people who our vibrations change together and we rise together. So that is natural. So just know that someone else is coming in. Be on the lookout. All right, hon? All right, so let me get a card now for, who is it again? Carrie. All right, so Carrie, you have Star Gathering, Stars Align, Remembering Home, Soul Family. Carrie, I feel like you're very, very connected to the nighttime sky. Like there is something about you where it's like you just have this connection inside that you kind of can't put words to, you can't describe. I'm hearing your soul is longing for a place that you don't even know exists. But that is because you are not from here. You're not an earthling. That is because you came through a portal. And for you, I'm hearing Vega. I'm hearing Vega for you. Like, I came here through the Pleiadian portal. Actually, I came through more than one portals. I came through Ophiuchus, I came through the Pleiadian, and I came through Arcturus. But for you, I am hearing Vega. So look up the Vega star seeds and see how much you resonate with them. And also at this time, I'm hearing Sangha. And Sangha is a Sanskrit word for community. And soul family is on this card as well. So, Carrie, this is telling you it's time to call in your soul family. It's time to call in, start, putting out there to the universe that bring my soul family to me. Bring the people who are meant to be on my path to me right now. And I'm getting to that. That is starting to happen. And it's going to be happening more and more. But, Carrie, know this. Once you start calling in your soul family, the ones who are not meant to be on your pathway, they're going to fall off. So you're going to lose people, but you're going to gain even more valuable people. And I'll tell you this, the stars are aligned for you right now. So it means that if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to manifest something, it is going to happen. So push forward. Any adventure, any business project, anything you have going on, keep pushing forward because stars are aligned, star-crossed. That is what is going on for you right now. And a lot of transformation. You see all this purple on this card? Purple, the purple represents the violet flame. It represents transformation, transmutation, getting rid of lower karmic densities. All of that is going on for you right now. All right, hon? I turn you over to Indigo.
Throw me over. All right. So I've got suppression. Now, the only thing that suppresses you, my love, is yourself. Because what I would say is that there's one of my favorite memes that I've ever seen was I'm the girl who chose not to color in the lines. Okay. Remember, famous artists that have made a fortune chose not to color in those lines. So
don't follow the crowd.
Your restrictions, your boxing of yourself is only you. When I first started the work I do, I was like, I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to join this church and I've got to do this. I still serve spiritualist churches. I love doing it. It's not a problem at all. But I have my own belief system and nothing puts me in a box. People ask me quite often, what are you? What do you do? And I just say mystic, medium and magic because that's what I do. But there's lots within that. So I want to say to you, break away from this old conditioning that you have. This number 10 is to do with completion. So there needs to be some completion, some letting go. You can see all these cords that are holding this person down and this massive weight of burden. Whatever it is you did in life that you feel that you should have done that you didn't do, everything is divine timing. And whether you got to that person just before they passed away or arrived just as they passed away in that moment, maybe your loved one didn't want you to see their suffering. And with the suffering, it's not suffering, but we perceive it as human beings, that when someone's life is ending, there's an expression that's quite hard to take. So that's what I'm saying for you. Take away the guilt. This is part of bereavement, part of grief. Walk towards the positive light. You can see that beautiful yellow light there. Work with the solar plexus, because that's where we hold our grief and our disappointment and our sadness. And I know you can get through this, but it's to do with throwing away those ties that bind you and letting go of the need to heal something in the past, because actually it is what it is. It's now about looking to your future. Okay, thank you very much.
You know something, Indigo, you touched on something, and something that I've been seeing, and I'm gonna just talk about it a little bit here, that I've been seeing since getting out there. A lot of people, guys, are jumping on the spiritual bandwagon these days, and there are a lot of coaches, and I'll say this, and I've seen this being bandied about. There are a lot of coaches, you know, business coaches, jump on the spiritual bandwagon and they don't even understand it. But, you know, they jump on it and they try to tell people, you know, niche down. I don't niche. That's one thing you never hear me do. I don't niche. Ain't nobody, and I'll tell you this, ain't no coach coming to put me in a box. Ain't no coach coming to try. I am me. I am unique. And you know why I say I don't niche? I am here to offer healing. I'm here to offer help. And once you are serious and willing and you want help, I don't care if you're 18 or you're 80 or you're 90, whether you're a man, female, male, female, you could be 10 different categories in one. As long as you want healing, I'm going to work with you. And like I say, I've realized that, guys, you have to be careful of that. There are so many people. Spirituality is like a new thing. And there are people who realize that, you know what? Oh, there's money to be made here. And it's like a bandwagon. So, you know, you have people on one bandwagon 10 years ago. Now they jump on another bandwagon. And so many people are jumping on the spiritual bandwagon and have no idea what they are doing. And a lot of them are leading people astray. A lot of them, they come and, you know, they try to tell you this and they try to tell you that. But I tell you this, it doesn't work. It does not work. And be intuitively led. Let spirit work through you. Let spirit guide you. Don't be guided by man down here on earth. Let spirit guide you.
And at the end of the day, with healing, all we can do is activate our own healing. So we can give you an experience. I don't work the same as Loy, and I'm sure Loy doesn't work the same as me in that respect.
Because we are both unique.
We can give you an experience that triggers that healing memory. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's about that. Doesn't matter what methodology you use, whether it's Reiki, whether it's hypnotherapy. I use a lot of working with meditation. On Monday morning, I do a meditation on my page for people just to help them regroup and resettle, and quite often see life in a different perspective. But yes, you're very right there, Loy. And one of my concerns is some of the information out there can be quite difficult.
Yes, it can be. I've seen, I have, you know, and I'll tell you this, I'm never going to be the one to preach doom and gloom. I don't do that.
No.
You see, if I see, like, if I do a reading and I see that, you know, you may be having some difficulties, I'm going to tell you, listen, down the road, you know, if you make this choice, this may happen. But I'm not the one. But there are people who are out here claiming that they're spiritual, and I tell you, if you listen to them, you end up in a rabbit hole that you end up in a hole where you gotta be clawing yourself to get back out of. So I'm just warning you guys: just be careful of the people that you let in your energy field.
At the end of the day, Loy, it's all to do with energy, isn't it? It's all energy work. So people will be enticed. It's like both of us have so many people comment on, we love your energy, thank you for doing this. Fred, I can't be on for much longer, which is really sad, because I do love what we do. And going forward, hopefully at some point me and Lloyd can work a bit longer together, but I do need to go and meet my daughter off the bus stop just because it's so dark. When it's not so dark, she can walk home on her own. But I do want to say it is important to have a personal connection. And what I say to all my students is be authentically you. I had people, when I first started, I'm not kidding you, I first started on a group which was developing, collecting psychics and mediums. It's still going. I'm not part of it anymore. I had the owner message me saying I shouldn't wear glasses and I should do something with my hair and I should wear some makeup. Now, I do wear makeup now, but that's my choice. It's not because I'm broadcasting, it's because I've gone into a phase of life where I'm feeling happier with life. But to turn around and it started such a massive debate to say to someone who wears glasses all the time, you shouldn't wear glasses on a broadcast. It's just absolute gobbledygook. So always go with your own integrity and really follow yourself. And if you believe in a great big marshmallow in the sky, well, good on you. That's your choice. And that's what I believe. So I will always encourage empowerment. But yeah.
You know what's funny, Indigo? You say that, and I'll tell you guys, for those of you who have been here with me since last year, so I'm a new reader. And when I say I'm new, January 2020, my hubby bought me my first deck. I pulled one, and this is it. I've never had any training. I've never been in any groups. I pulled one card from it, and it was so accurate. I hit that deck. I hit it for like 3 months. It so happened that I'll tell you how spirit works. When COVID hit Louisiana, my hotel was where I used to work, and I was in a job where I was happy, I was all right, and the hotel loved me where I used to work. And it so happened that when COVID hit Louisiana, I lost my job. And when I lost my job, I wasn't doing anything at home, and I was like, all right, you know what? I must start. Like, I started to feel the nudges. I should try to do this, and I started out. And when I started out, I got into these groups. This is June 2020. I got into all these groups, and when I got into these groups, man, the energy, I started to pull away. And like I tell you guys, I did my first professional reading June, the ending of May, June 2020. And I read in groups until September, probably about September the 14th. And I'll tell you something that's amazing. You see, when spirit works, I woke up, there was a group I was in, led by 2 people. They're still on Facebook. And they were friends, and they had separate groups. And I woke up one morning and saw a message. They removed me from their group saying I was going around saying they I'm soliciting members, whatever. I have no time for that. But you know what? I didn't even think much of it. And then spirit started to tell me, pull yourself out of these groups, make your own group. And I made my first group. And when I made my group was the Divine Alchemist, Psychic Readings, and more. And you see, I made my own group, and I'll tell you, it has been so much different. And when I made my group, I had no idea what I was doing. And spirit said, call this your soul tribe. All the people that are yours are gonna come. And I'll tell you, I don't pay for advertisement. I don't do stuff, and my group grows. All the people that are me, they find me. And something I always tell everybody that I do a reading for. No matter how accurate I am, trust your intuition. Never trust me more than you trust here and here. You see your gut feeling and your intuition? Never ever trust me. And I'll tell you the other thing too. I don't go to anybody. I don't want anybody to teach me anything. You see, anything I want to know, I go to spirit. And that is why I don't do coaches. Like, I have coaches hopping on my page telling me they want to help me make 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K. Nah, I'll do what I want to do. I don't want you come telling me anything. I trust my intuition, and I trust
anyway, because they've learned that from another coach.
Exactly. And a lot of like, so, you know, something that I see funny, non-spiritual people trying to come to coach spiritual people telling us what to do. Now, which coach can think they can come and tell me something that I'm going to believe over spirit? When I shuffle my cards or I sit and I talk to spirit, that's the advice that I go with. I don't go with anything outside of me. And I tell you guys the same thing. Always trust your intuition. Always go with what is within you, not other people.
Well, I'm gonna have to just pull one last card. I'm so sorry it's short, folks. We had some trouble getting on. I do feel this is actually for the group. Look at this. Look at this.
Trust.
We've got trust.
I know, and I'm gonna get one for the group as well too.
Trust yourself. Trust the voice in your head that's kind. The voice in your head that isn't kind is paranoia. It's residual energy from the thoughts of things that you didn't get done, or you didn't do, or the things you said, or the things you should have said. Let go of all that. But trust that voice in your head. And like Lois says, whether you see it as God, whether you see it as the angels, whether you see it as guides, whether you see it as a loved one in spirit, whether you see it as your higher self, your inner child, trust that voice inside you. The pink underlining is saying the most important thing for you right now, all of you, is to bring in a little bit more self-care, because there's so much going on in the world at the moment. There's so many ills and aches and pains, and we are a community. We're a world universe community, and it does react with our energy. So we all need to just take a little bit more time for ourselves, a little bit more time to listen to ourselves, not to listen to others' advice. Not saying don't book us, please do, but it's a case of understanding that things don't need to go on a stop. Sometimes they just need to pause. You just need to have that moment. I did a video a couple of years ago when I was doing a lot of philosophy videos about the power in the pause, and there really is. Even the reset that we've had globally from stopping everything for a period of time, look at the amount of nature that's come back. Look at the things that were healed.
I was just gonna say that.
Look at the amount of people who've left jobs that they really hated and they went to work every day with a crazy headache.
COVID gave me this.
Yeah.
My business that I have, COVID.
Yeah. But it is also important to understand that people have lost people as well. So we've got to have that two-sided duality in this situation. But please understand that the power in the pause is important. I'm going to leave you with Loy, and I'm going to say goodbye for now because I've got to scoot down and meet my daughter. She's only a couple of places away, so I'm going to go and find her. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.
All right, so my card that I'm going to leave you guys with is the Order of Melchizedek. And this card, it says, embrace by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. So this is letting you guys know that, you know, you may be facing a lot of hardships. You may be getting a lot of trials, but I'll explain. You see, the hardships and the trials that we get here, these are meant to accelerate our ascension. These are meant for us to ascend. Like when you get a trial, don't ask, you know, why is this happening to me? Try to ask, and the reason why. Don't say, you know, oh, this is so hard and this is this and this is that. No, there is a reason. It is happening for a reason. And this card is telling you that, listen, don't give up. No matter what is going on, even in the darkest of times, you can shine your light. And if you're in a place where, you know, you don't see any light, try to create the light. You be the light. If you're in a place where it's dark and there is no light, you be the light. But this card, it is letting you know that just keep pushing forward. Just keep pushing on. I am going to be getting off of here right now. I am planning to come back live sometime later this afternoon. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.